So recently, a video kind of crossed my suggested feed on YouTube, and it kind of bothered me. And it uh, so the video was of a YouTuber, female YouTuber. The channel is uh, Josie and Jake. The video was this one, and I watched it. I'm in the process of like learning Korean and learning about Korean culture, and so it seemed harmless enough. And so I clicked play because it was 3 in the morning and I had nothing better to do. So I watched, and honestly, like watching it, I kind of became super uncomfortable like pretty quickly, and I didn't even really finish watching the video. And like the reason was like the her boyfriend, who is younger than her, didn't appreciate her calling him oppa. Now, as I said, I'm just learning about the Korean language and Korean culture. However, one of the first things you learn is that oppa is what a younger female will call her older brother, or oftentimes like her older male friends or her older boyfriend. You'll notice that the one word I said multiple times was older. And in this video, the female protagonist, so to speak, is actually older than her boyfriend, probably by who knows, a couple weeks, a year, who knows. But she's the older one, and as such, she shouldn't be calling him oppa. Now, he is an actual, native Korean, and so he grew up in a culture in which an older woman would never refer to a younger man as oppa. And so you can kind of see in the video that he becomes visibly upset by it. At first, it was the simple confusion. It's what one would expect. And I think if the video had stopped there, if the video had stopped with, she called him oppa twice, 3 times maybe, until he finally caught on and was like, hey, yo, not cool, I think it wouldn't have been as cringy. But from what I saw, she spent an entire day calling him oppa, and you could see him becoming more and more disturbed and upset and bothered by it over the course of the video. And it made me wonder why she was ignoring the fact that he was upset. Is that a hallmark of a healthy relationship, that your partner is audibly telling you, not even, giving you context clues or, body language, is actually letting you know with their words that they're bothered, and she's just steadily going. And so it I don't know, it bothered me. And so I did a simple oogly Google search, and I saw that there are a lot of videos like this. And I think what I found actually additionally disturbing was just how popular they seem to be. The highest, I think I saw some that are only a couple weeks old with 2 million views. And it brought to mind kind of a deeper question. And that question is, why is it we are comfortable and kind of pleased to watch someone else's discomfort? Because I can imagine based on the fact, rather, that these people chose to make a video about this, it's something that they thought would be, provocative or, interesting. But what they're doing is they are also capturing something that they knew was going to catch, the other person in the video, their partner, off guard. And you kind of have to think, why would that catch them off guard? Uh, One trend I had noticed in these videos is oftentimes non-Korean girlfriends calling their Korean boyfriends oppa. I haven't seen any videos really of a Korean girlfriend calling her Korean boyfriend oppa, because she already would have been doing that. So obviously, it's one of the cultural touchstones that is what the person filming the prank is trying to touch on. But I think if you're taking the time to presumably live in Korea with your native Korean boyfriend, you've already taken the time to try to learn about the culture. And presumably you probably speak the language and know that, at least from my outsider's perspective, the Korean culture is built pretty strongly on a foundation of like respect. And what really got me and really made me super squidgy about this video in particular, it's the only one that I actually watched, is that it kind of smacks of a lack of respect. He's very clearly bothered. He's very clearly letting her know that he wants her to stop. And she just keeps going, and how can you seek to presumably enjoy and join a culture if you're not going to honor one of its primary tenets? So that led me to kind of looking for other types of videos, and I noticed that this is just a big trend in prank the prank side of YouTube, is calling my usually significant other or some other family member, mother, father, siblings, insert inappropriate name here, to see how they'll react. But the thing is, like, their reaction will never be a positive one. If you're calling them something that you know they would deem to be inappropriate, why would you subject them to that, even for laughs? Like, it's not okay, and I don't think it's really how we should be treating each other. Especially with what's going on now, I think maybe we should try to, instead of, trying to call somebody something that would rile them up or that they would find disrespectful, maybe we should just do them a mitzvah, do a good deed for them, do something to surprise them, but like in a more positive way, instead of a slightly toxic way. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Um, what are your thoughts? What problematic video trends have you kind of seen out there that you think maybe we could take and turn into something a little bit more beneficial to us, as like on the whole? It's really all I got. So, do the things, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I don't really know what this channel is, but if you're looking for a melange of nonsense, I gotcha. Like I said, comment, kind of see, discuss what other trends you think we could, as a community, try to amend. And take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and take a shower.